Hello and welcome to the video lecture on for loop in C programming. So like while and do while, the for is also one of the iterative statements which is used in C. The for loop is widely used to execute a single or a group of statements a limited number of times. The another thing in the for loop is the condition is tested before the statements which are present in the body of the loop are executed. So in this case, if the condition is false, then the body of the for loop will not get executed. So here is a syntax for the for loop. So first there is a initialization, then the condition checking, and finally increment, decrement or update. So if the condition is true, as long as the condition is true, the statement block gets executed, and once the condition is not true or when it becomes false, then this block gets avoided or omitted and directly it will come out of the loop and execute the statement while. Now in case of a for loop, if any or all the expressions are omitted, then in that case there must be two semicolons like this I have shown over here in the for loop. Okay, so you can use such type of for loop for generating an infinite loop. And another important thing in case of a for loop is you never give a semicolon after the for. That is again an important thing, because if you give or when you place a semicolon after a for statement, actually the compiler will not generate any error message, but it will treat that particular statement as a null statement, and normally the null statement basically generate the time delays, and therefore you never get an expected output from that for loop. And this is a very common mistake done by the programmers when they write the for loop. Now let us discuss one simple program using the for loop. The program is for displaying or printing the number 0 to 9. So here I have declared one variable I. The I is initialized to 0 and I less than 10 is a condition. So unless and until the number is less than 10, that means up to 9, it is going to print the number I. And when the number crosses 10, becomes 10, then in that case it is not going to print that number, but it will directly end the program. So this is what is the example of for loop. So here first we'll run the program and we'll check the output for the same. So you can see here the number 0 to 9 will be printed on the output screen. And whatever I have told you, that never give a semicolon after this for. So if you put a semicolon, then you never get any output. So now let's check the output with the semicolon. So again I will compile and run the same program, but see, if you can see here, the result is 10. So this is not an expected result for our program. So you have to avoid this mistake. This is a very common mistake. So guys, if you like the video, then please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and please share and like the video with your friends. Thank you guys. Thank you so much.